tadi.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Well, plenty has been said and written about Steven Gerrard's many, many talents, but if you had to pick out one strength in particular, Jim, what would that be?
His never-say-die leadership, something that's shone through in so many crucial moments.
And it's about more than just the critical goals he's scored down the years.
It's about having the strength to keep going no matter what, and the ability to inspire your teammates to do the same.
Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's having a go! That is decidedly lacking.
Mercer Bandung really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Gerrard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Adams. Neither side yet able to find the net. Gerrard looking to receive it in space. Sylvestre at it in a wide position. Keeper's dealt with that. No, he's not getting his way this time. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, this looks sharp. And Batistuta! There it is! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Halo, halo. Halo.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Raja Arab, merah 10 juta.
Gerrard, and this is Ronaldo. He's looking wide, swings it across.
Angin, hujan, ujung Raja Arab, direct no.
Two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Short changes it with that pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He has found the way through. Big chance! And it's in! It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 21. So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders,
Halo
I think.
bang,
It's a
bantai
very
lagi
different
bang.
game now.
Shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again. And it's there. Again in a trice. And they are soaring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Para
That has been
penonton,
drummed into him from such an early age, Peter.
Para
It almost came
fans.
as second nature. Such as the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there.
Iya.
It's, and it's in.
Para penonton yang mau
Adams.
donate ada di deskripsi
That
semuanya.
looks a decent ball. Ronaldo gets into a good position.
Lumayan buat beli
Kokchu is wide and looking
beras
to get onto this.
10 karung.
Donatoni.
Ayo bang,
Engages
kalau
and
mau
it's
sparring bang.
goal! Great strike. A test for the keeper.
Kalau mau sparring ayo bang, santai bang. Input aja saya
That's
bang.
it, 45 minutes up. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an
Sebentar bang.
eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure
Ayo
they
yang mau
retain
sparring
their
ada
focus
di
until the
deskripsi
very end.
semua.
No
Mau
slip-ups.
sparring, mau
Persib Bandung
donasi
are
ke,
relentlessly
mau
steamrolling their way to victory then.
mau
3
apalah
goals
terserah.
scored without
Ada di
reply.
deskripsi semuanya bang.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the
Jangan
second
banyak gaya,
period
kamu
here.
sudah kalah. Sudah kalah banyak gaya.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Malu kamu.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aku mana?
And it's Xavi Alonso.
Aku
Alonso!
ulung tadi.
What a hit! The save was firm.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Rijkaard cuts it out. Hazard has the space to scheme. Dani Olmo!
Ada itu Messi anjing.
And he should have made it
Tendang.
four.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Can he finish? And he stuck it away. Just cruising. They are cruising. Things looking so
Terlalu
easy,
mudah,
almost
ya.
too easy here.
Tuh.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now it's Kokchu, and he plays one through. Now it's Raul. It's Raul!
Masih kasih.
Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Donatoni. Persib Bandung still have the cards to affect this game. And they can counter here. Now it's Batistuta. That's destined for the flank. And it's been given away. And here's Donatoni. Dani Olmo. Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's chosen to go back. Half an hour gone in the second half. Looking to play him in.
Nah,
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, it's big chance! Oh, shooting
masih
chance!
kasih.
And that's wide. I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required on the counter-attack.
Number 14, Kokchu. Number 24, Gerard. good read. He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitution.
Has a look and plays it forward. And he's managed to get free. And that could well leave a mark.
Anjing selawingan.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shot could be on Mateus! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Ball in towards the middle. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. That's rather hopeful.
Naon bang, aduh, ya
Oh,
spam
impressive
gitu bang.
strike.
THAS budak ini, budak diajar ngetik ya.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And we're done. Persib Bandung can look back
Persib
on a
Bandung.
nigh-on perfect performance
Liga.
here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.
Ayo, siapa? Ayo, wono. Ini Bang Reja Arab. Langsung aja Bang Reja Arab. Langsung saja Bang, like, share-nya. Kali ini ada
Well, what a scene we have here.
Mafia.
There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
skuad Bansos
So it's down to business here.
Liga Efootball.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, then we're talking goal machine.
And here's Raul. And Dyke, real chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
What a cracking save from the keeper.
Could be danger here. Xabi Alonso delivers.
Tes.
Takes the shot.
Mantap.
And the ball's come. Oh, he's been caught napping.
What
Mantap.
a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And they've got rid. Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here. Del Piero. And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Marquinhos attempts a clearance. Marquinhos can clear it away. And it's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's an excellent interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now there's a fine ball. Picked out brilliantly. Cross in. Howson can get it clear. And this is Del Piero. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Milan! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Yeah.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Played out to the left flank. And that was asking for too much. Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range.
Percy Bandung truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And he's picked it up out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Yamal. Nice looking ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that is the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Persib Bandung finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back. Del Piero! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Donadoni gets it away. And Dijk clears without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
And they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was...
There's the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Milan have their third corner. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. And he's making progress on the ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Can he get onto this?
That's a Exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Danny Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Bandung perhaps contemplating their next change here. De Bruyne. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Donatoni looking to play him in. Space for him to turn and look.
Aduh.
It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Donatoni. Crosses it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he's quick to return it. It's Alonso! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Bandung really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Can he get it through? Great chance! It's a goal! And surely now, the results are beyond doubt. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Chance for a shot!
Aduh. Dibantai bang.
Utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
There will be 5 minutes added time. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Serginho. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that is as far as it goes. Bandung suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the...
Yang mana? Betul ke dia? Waduh, orang Arab nih. Muhammad. Tengah orang Arab itu. Mie ayam apa mie ayam? Kita kemana kan? Mau dekat tuh ya? Ayo. Tadi mana? Iwa. Aduh, baik sih ini. Aduh, baik tuh. Enggak apa-apa lah. Saya main dong tukang. Tuh. Mas buah nih. Sayang, duitan dompet deh. kemarin sih keluar ke usaha diasupin deui.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. The unmistakable Daniel van Bouten.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the T-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
He's got one mighty shot on him. I think it's true to say he once burst a ball while taking a free kick.
I can actually imagine that.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is Stuta! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Number 6. So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Messi. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's intervened well there. Has a look and plays it forward. That's a good run he's making there. Aimed at the far side. And that's the keeper's ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he cuts out the supply. Persib Bandung currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. He's found the way through. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Messi. Scholes. And he's picked out the run. He's shifting through and a chance. And he hits the net. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Serginho has the space to scheme.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Mbappe. That looks a cracking ball. And this is Shevchenko. Chance for a shot! Goal! Ajax! And the comeback is complete. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Ajax with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Van Dijk. That's an imaginative pass. That could spell trouble. And the finish! That's a sharp finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Persib Bandung drag themselves back again.
Si Andy
And
offside.
Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Impressive jump! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. There's the whistle then to start the second half. And this is Forlan. Now it's Messi. Now it's Raul. Raul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gerrard! He scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
You don't keep those out. He just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you.
Hits a shot! Goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And there was his turn, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick at the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Ya, sinyal benar
Oh no, this does not look good. That's really well cleared.
Oh, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players
A chance! And there's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
he had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Raul. Kunde's cross. Shot a goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Scholes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Persib Bandung perhaps contemplating their next change here. Persib Bandung have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Number 22, Number 27, Fire. Coming on the field, number 18, Mateo. Number 10, Messi.
Tries to get it clear. Persib Bandung have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Cross goes in there. Baresi is there and he can get that clear. It's Alonso! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Gerrard. Khan claims comfortably.
Ajax really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Marquinhos. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Yang benar dong, Bang.
has shown him a yellow card. I think we're just about done here. Van Dijk. And Mateus. Xavi Alonso.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And Donatoni.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Raul. So what can they make of this? Neatly clipped into space. And that's a good... And he shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Howson. So that's it. It is all over. Sif Bandung have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable.
Just slow it down, let your body speak.
Speak.
I know that timing is everything.
Got me weak.
All I got is infinity.
See it.
Infinity. Let me talk to me.
Halo bang, apa bang?
Slow it down, let your body speak. I know that timing is everything. Everything. All I got is infinity. Infinity. I'm feeling you, girl. It's in my flag 'cause you show me the world. Your body be talking all up what I heard. If this is the night, then just give me the word. Give me the word. Show me a sign. Tell me you're ready and I'll make you mine. And what I'm sipping and this ain't no lies. Be a dark girl when me looking at your eyes. I can't see you right now. Everything, girl, but you can't put your trust in everything. But it's a must 'cause your body keep flirting. Make the rhythm just keep on working. Baby girl, I'm hurting 'cause your body just keep on twerking. But your eyes keep looking and lurking. I got all the time in the world. It talks to me. Set it. Just slow it down, let your body speak. Turn it up. I know that timing is everything. Let's do this. How long I got is infinity. Infinity. Let it talk, step, step. Baby girl, don't you worry, not friend. Let it talk, step, step. Look how love me.
Boleh bang, tenang bang. Senang pemain saya bang. Maklumlah ini mah pemain ini bang. Tuh bang, bansos semua bang, skuad bansos. Duh, legenda mah nggak punya bang, dikit doang. Bisa, mau didengarin apa bang? Tuliskan apa bang? Begini. Apa itu sih?
Bikin yang kayak yang satu dan
Baso.
gini mainnya kayak begini.
Ya.
Itu bisa begini.
Iya bang, bising di sini lagi ada ini bocil ini bang.
Bocil-bocil ini
Mm-mm.
bisa.
Bisa. Aduh,
Dijaga siapa?
aku dong.
Awas nanti keceplosan. Ngomongnya.
Hmm.
Itu yang
Ayo bang, ayo silakan bikin ruang.
ngomong sama siapa sih?
Ini para penantang. Ayo bikin ruang bang. Silakan. Invite saja saya bang. Ada di deskripsi bang.
Ngomong sama abang.
Abang-abang tahu.
Abang bisa juga.
Nggak jawab apa-apa.
Itu bisa.
Kan aku lagi live stream.
Makannya apa? Katanya makan sendiri.
Ayo bang, kamu bikin ruang bang. Ayo kamu bikin ruang laga bang. Laga teman ayo. ID saya ada di deskripsi bang.
Bang, ini bang, makan dulu bang.
Iya bang, kalau nggak ini saya mau makan mie ayam dulu bang. Nggak ada yang ngasih rezeki ini bang. Aduh, susah banget nyari rezeki ini. Ngomong-ngomong ini yang juara Piala Dunia apa nih bang? Duh, mie ayam nih bang, mantap nih.
Terus naik netek itu.
Gimana? Iya.
Yang mana sausnya? Ini.
Saus tomat. Ayo bang, mau sparring bang.
Emang dulu udah tuh.
Oh mau dulu. Udah tahu baturan kali main udah haren kayak cai.
Oh, nggak dadakan.
Oh,
Belum pas mandi sama apa.
bukan dari ngomongin orang. Mana kan asin?
Coba ini kerja. Nggak dianam seorang. Mudah di tempat. Besoknya.
Orang Arab mah di Arab bang. Saya bukan orang Arab. Gimana kalau sparring 20.000 lah. Ayo 20.000 lah sekali sparring. Sudahlah.